Welcome to Stand Up on the Spot. How's everybody feeling tonight? Yes. Good to be here. I'm your host, Jeremiah, and we're going to have some fun tonight. By round of applause, who has never seen Stand Up on the Spot before? Alrighty, and those of you returning, coming back to check out the show? All right, we got a good little mix here. Let me explain how the show works. We, the comedians, are coming up here with no prepared material. We're going to ask you guys, the audience, for suggestions. You're going to yell stuff out, and we have to create stand-up on the spot based off of what you yell out, all right? So you guys are the co-stars of the show. We're on the ship together, so let's not sink it. What do you say? It's truly magical sometimes, and then other times it's a car fire. So it's a good show that we're all going to appreciate together tonight. And I think we're going to kick it off right here, right now. What do you say, guys? What do you think? I love it. I love this energy. Good. Strong beanie energy in the corner. This is good. This is good right here. It's a little brisk outside. Let's go. Beanie. Could I get a suggestion? What do we got? Teeth. All right. Teeth. I know. All right, I like the A to B. What you guys are doing. This guy said teeth, and then the scariest man ever yelled out fangs in the back. I think that teeth, obviously you tell a lot about a person with their teeth. You can tell right away what kind of upbringing that they had. Because if you're missing teeth as an adult, and it's one of the front ones, you've had a troubled past. It's interesting. But, like, I don't think that should be, like, a status thing. To have all your teeth, it's like, come on. You don't know everybody's life, right? Like, honestly, like, I wish it was, like, less frowned upon to have missing teeth. They're the best whistlers. They're the best at oral sex. And I've been with my ladies who are missing their... Yeah, man. I don't know. Retainers are always weird. You're almost weirder to me if you have a retainer than braces as an adult. Like if you keep in like the wired retainer. I'm like, what are we doing here? Just lose the teeth. I would respect you more. I respect carnies more than I do than people with like the wired retainer. I'm like, just let your teeth be a little bit crooked. This is not worth whatever you're doing. This right here, it's not worth it, okay? Just let them be, have a snaggle. Add some character to your life. Have a little tooth that goes, hey, y'all, what's going on? Well, I really tried to milk that for as long as I could. Next suggestion. This was the first one out. I wanted to show you guys that I was really trying to stick with one. You know what I mean? What else we got? Furniture shopping. That's exciting. It's a milestone when you go furniture shopping with a significant other. Usually it's the woman's choice. It's usually not a man's choice to be like, babe, I think we should get a couch together. It's or like guys are okay with living as minimal as possible for as long as possible. I remember that we like a pizza cutter, like one of those like rollers. I remember my wife got us one of those, like we upgraded, and I was like, does life get better than this? Are you kidding me? It cuts better and faster than the old pizza roller. I was like, how much was this? Did you have to take out a loan? She's like, it was like $11. I was like, what? You can improve your life for $11? That's insane. I shopped at the dollar store for so long. I trained myself to live like on the smallest amount possible. You ever get dollar store lunch meat, bro? You ever get that slime, huh? You ever get it where you got to pat down meat between the slices? Yeah, dude. Treat yourself. Yeah, it's crazy. It literally will stick to anything if you throw it. It's very slimy. Yeah, for cars, for sure. What else we got? Dogs. What's up? We're literally rhyming suggestions now. I don't leave the stage until the crowd is really ready for the show, just to give you guys a heads up. So it's good that we're getting all these out. Dogs, pogs, hogs, logs, we got all of those. Raw dogs, we got them all. We're getting them out. You keep saying strippers? Hey. What's up? Ow! Have you ever been a stripper before? You have? No, just kidding. Got me. I took your word for it immediately. And I don't know if that's a compliment to you, sir, or to her. I don't know which one that is. Would you ever strip? Maybe? Okay. I'm not a talent coordinator, like acquiring talent tonight. Be like, would you ever be willing? I've got a room right down the street. It's a startup strip club. Are there any app developers that are like, listen, I got this great idea, right? It's women, they're naked, and they're dancing on poles. What do you think? Do you want to invest, huh? Like before there was... Next suggestion. One more time. Soup? Soap. Okay. That's clearly an accent that I love. You said soap. Totally thought you said soup. Where are you from? Oxford. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't understand you better then. Didn't realize we had an Oxford graduate there. No, not soup, sir. I said soap. Have you ever tried soap before, sir? You and your dollar store meat you're talking about? Absolutely repulsive. Disgusting. I love how people from Oxford are like very high status. Very high status people. But sometimes, in America, we see the teeth and we're like... They're like, listen. Where I come from, it's more about intellect than dental care. So don't you worry about that. I have a little snaggle and a little sniggle and a little snoogle over here. Do you like living in Oxford?
I do.
Yeah. You sound hot, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Frick, man. Sounds like you have perfect teeth. He's throwing big dick Thor energy my way. I'm from Oxford, actually. Yeah, would you like to see my mighty hammer? That's cool. What do you think of America?
It's alright.
It was better before I got accosted by an Amish man on stage. I was having a great trip, a little holiday, if you will. It's very good. Last suggestion, guys. What do we got? Fishing, and this guy said soup. Okay. Trying to cleanse the room of these of these improv spirits that are taking over the room right now. When I said in my intro, like you don't have to worry about being funny, like I feel like I took all of your creativity away when I said it. You guys are like, wall, paper, human blood. What will you do with that? I'm from Oxford. What will you do with that? I'm very curious, yeah. One more to get this thing going, huh? Fireball! Why has every time the word fireball been said, it's with that voice? No man is like, can I get 2 fireballs? It's always ladies. Excuse me? What do you have in your menu? Hello, ma'am. I'd like to buy you a fireball. I'm from Oxford. Guys, who's ready to kick this thing off? What do you say? Woo! All right, guys, we're ready to do this thing. I'm so excited to bring up this next comedian to the stage. This next guy, one of my best pals, amazing voiceover artist. He just was on Celebrity Family Feud. I love him. Please welcome my pal Ron Funches to the stage, guys. Come on. Yes.
Thank you. Give it up for Jeremiah. Also, I don't really enjoy this format, just to let you know. I'm a big fan of polished material. But let's give this a shot. First suggestion. Working on set, like in the industry, it's pretty cool. From you saying that, it makes me feel like you don't get to do it. I will tell you my favorite thing about, I like it because usually if you work on a sitcom, there's like 3 walls and then like no roof, and so unless you know things are fake, and I'm like, I just wish they would do that in regular life sometimes. Just be like, oh, okay, this is bullshit, you know? I know that's weird, but that's how I feel. Next suggestion. Or as I say on the industry, pass. Edibles. Oh, are you assuming? I do like edibles. I'm a big fan of edibles, but I know I'm getting older because now I like ones that have no taste or flavor. I don't want like to eat a bunch of chocolate. I just want to eat a tablet that makes me forget about reality. I just like weed in general. I was thinking as I would get older that I would like maybe put it away, but then I meet older comedians that are also still have money, and I'm like, you're my hero. I can continue to get fucked up. You meet Snoop Dogg once, and you'll be like, I'm fine. I certainly don't have a problem. What else? Bigfoot. Okay. That's fun. You're fun. Where are you from? Cleveland, Midwest. I thought so because you said Bigfoot. If you were from the Northwest like myself, you would have said Sasquatch. That's the difference. That's really, you know, when we break it down, that's Republican, Democrat, you know. Rich, poor, that's not the real differences. Race, no, is whether you call him Sasquatch or Bigfoot. Do you think he exists? Yes. Why? Because it's more fun? I like you. That's why I get things sauteed instead of fried. I'm like, that's just more fun. I agree with you. I believe in all types of shit just because it's fun, you know? Why not? That's why I don't get it when people are like, oh, I just think I die and then that's it. It's like, that's boring. I'm like, who knows? Maybe I'll go to heaven. Maybe I'll come back as a raccoon. What else? Tie-dye. Tie-dye. Oh, you just looking at me. I started the tie-dye coming back trend, and now a lot of comedians are stealing it from me. I hate it. Fuck you, Lil Esther. I just like tie-dye. It makes you feel good. Makes you seem like a fun person when you wear tie-dye. Okay, hell yeah. We all pro tie-dye around here. Yes, but don't wear it because I'm trying to be the only one. That's what I like about fashion is finding things that other people don't have, and then they ask you where you got it, and then you lie to them. I'm just like, oh, my favorite thing that I ever got to say was they go, oh, where'd you get this jacket? And I go, oh, this, Japan. Good luck. You better take a trip to Kyoto. Next suggestion. Florida. I never been. Wait, I have been. I have been to Florida. I went to Jacksonville, Florida, the home of the most aggressive strip clubs in the world. They will sexually assault you at I remember I went there with a couple comedians, and I was just sitting there, and the lady was like, I went to just give her $1 to appreciate her, as the custom is. And then she was like, slap my ass. And I was like, I don't think that's in the rule book. So she just took my hand, made me slap it. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. My wife finds out about this. It's not, I gotta go home now. I'm trying to maintain, you know. Good person, but you can't put me out there. What else? Should I say more about Florida? I don't know much. A lot of people go negative right away on Florida, but I don't like to judge places. I lived in Salem, Oregon. It's fucking disgusting. But still got good people there. I learned a lot living in a place like Salem, Oregon. Learned that you could either be like, you know, you could just fall into the apathy, or you could be like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be a part of it. I never understood that when people just stay in their place and become big consumers. And I'm like, you're just like the king of a shitty place, you know? I'd rather be poor in Los Angeles than the king of Shit Mountain. It's gross. Wow, you could buy more stuff at Target. Great. That sounds classist, but you know. Anything else?
Rescue shark.
I just like how you said it. Sharks. I play a shark. I'm King Shark in the Harley Quinn things. I love it. But the only thing that sucks is then they make other King Sharks and they put them in the movies and the shows, and they are fucking imposters to the throne. Fuck you, Sylvester Stallone. I was so mad when they got Sylvester Stallone. I was like, really? He needed it? You think I'd let it go, but I was a little upset about it. And then they actually sent me an email about the video game coming out because they know I'm actually a fan of wrestling. And they were like, Samoa Joe's going to be the voice of wrestling of the video game character King Shark. And they were like, isn't that so exciting, Ron, if you want to tweet about it? And I was like, how about you guys put in an alternate commentary track of me as King Shark? And then I did not get a single reply to that. I was just fucking around, but they ceased conversation with me very quickly. That's all I got about sharks. They just allowed me to brag for a little bit. Thank you. Anything else? This is going better than I thought. Mustaches! Fuck yeah! What we all been waiting to talk about. Hell yeah! You got a mustache? You got a 5 o'clock shadow going. I'm like, yeah, mustache over here. I need a mustache. If I don't have, I look like, I don't look trustworthy if I don't have one. I need one so that I feel, I look like more like a fun father figure when I have a mustache. That's what mustaches do. Even when I'm in Portland, where I come from, in Oregon, the women love the mustaches. They put them as tattoos, or they just wear mustaches as fake mustaches. And I never understood why that was attractive at all. You're like, oh, look at me, I could be a girl, but I'm also a man, I'm a thing. I'm like, okay, but do what you want, but like, gross to me. But that's just my personal opinion. I started to back off real strong because I was like, oh no, is this gender politics? But it isn't, but that's sometimes how you feel, No, I will stay strong about it. If you're a woman and you wear one of them fucking novelty mustaches, fuck you. Get your shit together. Put forth the effort to grow a real mustache. If your grandma could do it, so can you. Ooh, it's not gonna get any better than that run of jokes for me. Thank you. Let's bring back Jeremiah Watkins!
Keep it going for Ron Funches, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I like that when I said it's not going to get any better and I saw you out of the corner and you nodded your head like, yes, you should finish.
This is a dicey game we're playing. We're going to take a couple suggestions together and see what we can riff on them. So let's hear some suggestions. Vegas. I guess that's the only one. I need to instill a little bit more confidence in the audience where you guys aren't electing one mayor at a time to be like, that is the one suggestion you get, sir. Las Vegas.
But then it just becomes a jumble. You gotta be careful what you ask for.
So Vegas. When was the last time you went to Vegas?
I went to Vegas, I think 6 months ago to go see pro wrestling.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good reason to go.
That's why I go. I don't go and I don't gamble. I don't drink. I just go see people flip and do things, and I get very stoned. Once they added weed to Vegas, I was like, I don't hate it here anymore.
Well, you've been doing some wrestling lately that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen clips of you like throw people through tables and stuff.
Yes, I did. I did do that.
Do you have a favorite wrestling move that you've done to somebody?
I mean, just a straight power bomb through the table. That was really fun. But my favorite was when I did the front flip into a pile driver. It's called Canadian Destroyer. I don't want to get technical.
Did you say something to the person before you did it? Did you trash talk or anything?
I just said, please don't hurt me. I don't know if you know it, but it's a little bit of predetermined.
It's what? I find out right now. Yeah, it's a little bit of like acrobatics and stuff like that. So you whispered in the person's ear that you were like, please don't hurt me.
I think, I remember exactly. I hugged, because he said it when we practiced it. He goes, you got to hug my waist tight and just tuck your chin against my back. And so he was really close to me. And so then I just go like, don't hurt me, my wife's pregnant.
I mean, that's a good disclaimer for sure. I mean, they're gonna set you down a little bit softer.
Yeah.
How if you were wrestling on the regular, would you ever like start to get like the ideas to start pranking them like right before like they flipped you up and you're like, this feels right, like different things like that only they are hearing, you know?
Definitely, I think that would be half the fun.
I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah, I think they do that a lot.
You think so?
Talk to each other.
Do you think they ever try to make each other break
for
while
sure.
they're like doing like the mad dog and like face to face?
Oh, absolutely.
You smell pretty right now. Just to see if these like ripped men will just start like laughing uncontrollably in front of like an auditorium of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you wanted more than that, but that's still ain't.
That's it. That's what it is. What other suggestions we got?
Cocaine.
I think you might be the devil.
He's definitely the guy at the party who says cocaine, and then he answers himself. Did somebody say cocaine? like somebody else is bringing up the idea of cocaine, and it's like, dude, who's bringing up cocaine in this party? That's super weird. Like, I can't believe. Like, do you think people actually have it like that? Like, what if I had it? Wouldn't that be crazy right now? Like what if like we went to the bathroom right now and we did cocaine? He had a crazy laugh.
I love your laugh. It's a laugh leader's
It's a
laugh.
good one.
It forces other people to laugh.
Right. At gunpoint, it's like a laugh. It's like, you better laugh.
Laugh with me.
What else we got up here? Suggestions. Kobe beef. It's one of my favorite beefs. It's a very high grade cut of beef. I love it. Every time I eat it, I'm like, wow, this costs a lot of money. You know, it's definitely one of my favorite kind of meats.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful. Like, that just shows you the impact of Kobe Bryant that they would name a beef after him like that. You'd be like, the premium beef is Kobe beef.
That would be great if like other meats were named after other athletes and stuff like that. Wouldn't that?
Yeah. Well, at least, you know, Joe Rogan would have some elk steaks named after.
Oh yeah, they just stopped calling it out. They're like, I'll take the number Rogan. Yeah. Let's grab one more suggestion, guys. What do we got?
You really? I thought you were gonna continue on your celebrity meats.
We can continue on the.
Well, I did one. You do one.
Okay,
give a sports meat person.
Okay, so like I'll take the Brady Bunch, and then it's like 6 different, like it's a platter of different, like, you know, like Tom Brady's. It's just like, that's why I stopped.
I really hung you out to dry.
Like roast beef. Anyway, that one's for me. What else we got?
The concept of time.
Oh, wow. Okay. My conscience is in the audience. The concept of time.
Excellent point, sir.
Talk about the concept of time.
I mean, it is an interesting thing. Where things feel longer to some people than other people, even though it's seconds versus minutes. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I just feel like I remember being in acting class and talking with my coach, and she was she's a hippie like me, and when she was talking about, she's like, oh, time is an illusion, and sometimes when you're acting you can really feel it. And I was like, oh, I think I felt it when I'm on stage, because sometimes you can be in the middle of a joke, you can be thinking and contemplating about how that joke is hitting, and you can be in the past thinking about how the last joke hit while you're still preparing the next joke, and you're still centered in the middle, and you're like, oh fuck, time doesn't really exist. But then at the same time you start balding and getting gray hair, and you're like, I don't know. So which is it?
I really hope, Ron, that if I, you know the figure of death that a lot of people have, like, is like the cloaked figure with like the like the Grim Reaper, like the sickle and everything like that. I hope that when I encounter death, it's just your voice. And you just lean over me and go, I don't know how to tell you this. But we gotta go somewhere. We're gonna go on a little journey. And it's gonna be scary at times. It will.
But you're not gonna need a jacket.
Ron Funches, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. How you guys doing, huh? All right. we're off to the races now. I absolutely love this next comic coming to stage as well. Another one of my besties. We do a bunch of podcasts together. We shoot sketches. She's amazing. Please welcome my pal Jessie Johnson to the stage. Yeah!
Oh, did I hear a vroom vroom? Hell yeah. I've never done this show before. It seems like it's going to be hard. I don't usually do much thinking. So, but let's get into it. Oh, sorry, I meant let's hear some suggestions. Shoplifting. I've done it. Have you? Yeah, what you got on you right now? Anything? Not lately? What's the last thing I shoplift? Target, man. It's hard not to. It's any self-checkout, really. It's like they're asking for it. Just take it, you know, and security's there, and they're like, yeah, I know what you're doing, but I heard security can't even do anything. Yeah, you shaking your head no? Have you heard that?
Yeah, no, when I worked in retail, they're just like, watch them go.
Yeah. So I encourage it. I steal food. I should have stopped at the last part. Yeah. What else?
Gay people.
Oh, welcome. That's great. Anybody else? Or no, I'm all for it. Did you see that Mark Hamill? Well, first of all, the schools are saying you can't say gay no more. But then Mark Hamill made a tweet that just said gay, 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 gay. I don't know like what good that's doing, but I'm gonna keep saying it. What else?
Mark Hamill.
Oh, well, I just talked about that.
Road trips.
Road trips? Road trips are, well, Jeremiah said I can't talk about things I already have material on, so. I actually don't have any material on road trips, but I'm telling you all my secrets.
COVID-19.
Oh, that's a really fun one. COVID, wow, what a great topic. Anybody have it right now? Is it? That's good. Remember when it was called Corona? That came and went fast. It's not called that anymore, right?
No.
Is it because it's different, or I really?
Corona's just like a general like virus, but COVID-19 is specific.
Damn, you work in retail and you're a scientist. This guy. He's got it all. Then it's Delta, and now it's just World War III. Let's not even talk about it anymore. Yeah. All right. Tattooed eyebrows. Tattooed eyebrows. I got the dye once. I worked at this place. It was very corporate, and they were like, "Hey, everybody on the 3rd floor, you can go get your eyebrows dyed." We were like, "Hell yeah, let's go!" Everybody's just walking around the office with these really thick, and when you get them, they're just really thick, and then after a while, they kind of fade out, and they look good, but it's just the whole floor. Yeah. It was fun. That place would just always do things to boost morale, because everyone hated it there, so they would do the eyebrow thing. One day, there's puppies on the 3rd floor. And we went, and there were puppies, just in a bin, like in a little baby gate kind of thing. You just hold a puppy for 10 minutes. So COVID. No, let's do another one. LeBron? Yeah. Did you say Kobe as well? You're Kobe. We're going through the whole lineup. LeBron, he's real tall. That's it. My boyfriend loves basketball so much. He loves all sports, and I'm not really a sports person. I played in the marching band, so yeah. A lot of nerds here. Cool. My people. We could start a marching band with that applause. That's enough. That's enough, people. I was the drum major. Yeah. I conducted the band. And we would be in the stands, but I still do not know anything about football. And the fans would be like, "What are you doing? The other team just scored." We'd be playing Pinball Wizard. Like, I just wanted to play the music, you know.
Be the best.
Did you say I'm the best, or?
You gotta be the best, Pinball Wizard.
Yeah. I don't know the lyrics of the song. We played it in marching band, is it? There were no vocalists in the marching band. Can you imagine? That would be crazy. They're all wireless mic'd. Oh, man. Robocop? It's a movie. I haven't seen it. 5 words or less, can you describe it? The plot? 5 words or less, that's it. If not...
Robocop.
Oh, okay. So it's a robotic cop. I hate cops, man. Robots, humans, fuck the police. I hate cops. I used to do so many drugs, and I don't keep anything on me now. And anytime I see a cop, I'm like, oh shit. And then I remind myself, like, I'm good, right? Worst case scenario, they're just gonna waste my time, you know? I was listening to Childish Gambino on the radio, and there was a cop following me for a long time. I switched it to some country music. They left. I guarantee you they're tuned in. I know they are. It's a hybrid car, so I know they can just like beep-a-doo. All right, we're in the car. Like, let's see if we can get anything to make a buck. Yeah. I love dogs. Only dogs I don't like, police dogs. They're bad. They're bad dogs. All right. Oh, we should have stopped at shoplifting. No, I'm just Oh, what else we got?
Jet skis.
Impotence and jet ski at the same time. That's nice.
Perfect combination.
Perfect combination. Thank you. That's my troll in the back. He doesn't follow me, but he comments on everything. Just, I've never been on a jet ski. And I've never been impotent that I know of. Hey. What impotence for women? Never mind. Tingling with impotence? Dealing with impotence. My new show on E. Where I interview impotent men. And then they just rent a jet ski and they're good to go after that. That's it. All right, that was my big callback. And let's bring Jeremiah back.
Keeping over Jessie Johnson, guys. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. That was fantastic. When you're talking about you can't say gay no more, I just thought of the Oxford guy going, you can't say gay anymore.
He was probably pissed off my
He's
whole
probably
set.
so mad.
Yeah.
He's so mad the rest of the set is like, I can't believe this.
I said things wrong a lot.
Impotence for women. Is that now? This may be a weird question. Like for guys, it's like you're not getting a boner, right? What is it?
You know, Jeremiah.
Your juice doesn't work.
Oh, like you can't produce.
No, you can produce, but they just won't get to the destination in the same way.
Is this the right man to be talking to about this?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm getting literally hubbub like. I don't know.
You're fired.
It's a soft penis, right?
Soft.
Soft. Flaccid cock. So I was right the first time I said it, and then this guy's like, listen, your juice isn't getting to the hole. It's like, what the frick? What the frick? I just said it right, and he's like, listen, man, come over here. My name's Confidence. I like to mess with you a little bit, all right? All right. Okay, so impotence would be like a soft male penis, okay? For women, isn't that like just not getting like aroused, like so just be like dry, right? One woman agreed with me. That counts. Thank you.
Soft pussy.
Those are your words, not mine, girlfriend.
They're the words.
few.
Yeah, they ask Oxford. He knows.
Yeah. I don't even know why I was asking. Maybe I was just genuinely curious. I had a thought like where this was gonna go, and then it got so. I'm still focusing on. It's when your juice doesn't get to the hole, man. I'm like, what the. So let's grab a suggestion or two for Jesse and I to see if we can wrap on that.
Worst party you've been to?
Worst party I've been to. Worst party I've been to. It was in Los Angeles. It was a barbecue. I'm from Kansas City. When you say barbecue, there better be some meats there. There better be some smoked treats. There better be at least some hot dogs and some hamburgers at the very, very minimum. I went to this barbecue on 4th of July. There was no food there. There was only alcohol that people were getting hammered off of. And I don't drink alcohol. It was a living nightmare of a party for me. I was like, you said my favorite thing, barbecue, in the description of the party. And then you had one of my least favorite things as the star of the show. The other room got behind it.
I had the exact opposite experience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said it was a party. It turned out it was a barbecue.
Rough times, you know?
Yeah.
Let's grab another suggestion.
Camping.
Camping. When was the last time you went camping?
I went cross country driving to North Carolina. Road trip, got it. Okay. And we didn't want to get well, we wanted to camp. We brought our tent and everything, and we went camping.
Yeah.
In God, I don't even know where. Somewhere at Fort Worth or something.
Okay.
And it was freezing.
One of the last times I went camping, I woke up in the middle of the night, and my aunt was like changing her shirt, and I saw her boobs for no reason. You ever see a family member's like privates and you're like, why is this happening right now? Like there was no reason in the middle of the night to go topless, like to change a shirt while your nephews are in the tent with you.
Nobody warned you about ants when you went camping? They're everywhere. Can you imagine if another ant came in your tent? Like somebody else's ant?
Somebody else's aunt,
Yeah.
and they start changing their shirt for no reason. And I'm like, what is... And then I find out that I've been sleeping in a changing room this entire time. That I've been homeless my entire life, and camping was just a restroom that I called home.
They're all lifting things way heavier than themselves.
I'm
Wait.
like-
Oh, Goofy.
There's a baby changing table that I call my bunk bed that keeps flipping out next to me. Next suggestion.
Astrology.
Astrology. I like how they got a collective jam. Okay. Okay, this guy's slinging that dick tonight. Okay. Saying astrology. All right.
Softballs.
Softballs.
We have to play softball, by the way, because
I know, just
Yeah.
for the show's purpose.
I'm a woman.
Right.
I can't play baseball.
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
That is weird. That is weird about like baseball. Why is that not a crossover sport for women?
Something to do with not having a penis.
Did you ever want to play baseball and your parents were like, "No, you'll play softball like a good lesbian girl that I raised." Not in my house. No woman will play baseball in my house. Now get in the back of my Subaru and let's go to school.
My dad's a lesbian too.
Yeah. Listen to your father, Cheryl. Thank you for that softball suggestion, sir. Anything? Oh, one more suggestion, then we'll continue on. What else we got?
Crayons.
Oh, people who say crayons wrong. He just said crayons. What the frick? Anytime I hear that, I'm like, what? It's crayons, isn't it?
You do 2 syllables?
Yeah. Crayons.
Nah.
No? You say crayons?
Crayons.
You say crayons?
Hey guys, can I get some crayons right here? I'm trying to, I got one of those menus at Olive Garden. I'm trying to fill in all the spots over here. I need some crayons. You have 4 colors? Got the blue, the red, the green, the yellow. I need some crayons.
That's what whenever people
Yeah.
say crayons.
You ain't got no crayons here?
It's like a drug dealer. Hey, you got crayons? I got Roy G. Bibb. What you got? What you got?
What you been?
Roy G. Bibb. Jessie Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, guys, we have a couple comics left, and another one of my good pals is coming to the stage right now. You may know him from NBC's Superstore. He's a favorite on Your Mom's House. Please welcome my pal Johnny Pemberton to the stage, everybody. Come on. Yes.
Hello! 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 Ha-ah! Ha! Crayons! Crayons! I've never heard that before. Never in my life have I heard someone say crayons. Crayons. A crayon. I gotta tell you what happened is I hit a new vape for the first time right before this. And you know how you gotta, like when you drive a new car, you're like, oh, that accelerator, I'm not familiar with that. And that has happened with the vape, yeah. So bear with me. So I should ask for a suggestion now?
Mardi Gras.
I didn't ask yet, actually, you know. I asked, should I ask for a suggestion? So I'm asking, should I? I'm seeing a no here. Only takes one. Can I ask why you're saying no?
Wash material.
I think you don't know where you are. Okay, I'll ask one more time. Should I take a suggestion? Thank you for not saying no. Okay, what's the suggestion? Wow, people are excited. I heard like sprayed beef. I think that was 2 different people. Someone said something else. Someone said beef, and someone said probably onions, and someone said like pan, like that's like an ingredient. I have to make some with beef, onions, a pan, sprayed beef. Okay. As a kid, sprayed beef. As a kid, I love beef jerky, right? I was a big fan of beef jerky. It was so expensive. That's something they've never explained, the price of beef jerky. It's so fucking expensive. Even the Ronco food dehydrator used to advertise itself like, tired of paying out the ass for beef jerky. Tired of getting fucking hammered every time you go to the gas station to buy dry beef. Are you fucking sick of paying these top dollar beef prices when you're already getting raped at the pump? This is my impression of Ronco. Are you freaking sick of getting fucked over every time you buy beef and gas? Because you always get beef jerky at the gas station. I call it the jerky station where I get beef gas. So buy our dehydrator, and you can dehydrate your own beef and save money. You just got to add a lot of salt and liquid smoke. We're gonna put some liquid smoke on that. And that's how I used to make shredded beef as a kid. You just dry it up and shred it. Shredded beef. Or you can just actually cut it with a knife or something like that if you want to. Just dry beef, raw beef. Okay, another suggestion. Piercings. Had one. It's gone now. I once got my ear pierced at Claire's in Tallahassee, Florida. When I was in college, I was like, you know what? My hair is really long, and I hate my dad, so I'm going home for Thanksgiving for the first time. I'm going to have a fucking earring in. I didn't want an earring. I've never wanted an earring. But I know someone who definitely doesn't want me to have an earring. That's my dad. So I was like, I went to Claire's and got the fucking, the little stud, a little gold stud. Had it for about 5 days. It was worth it. That's the thing I miss. That's what I hated about the pandemic was that you couldn't do stuff like that because you'd be scared like, oh, how'd you get COVID? Well, I just had to get my ear pierced. Like, really? It's like, but where is it? It's like, I took it out. It was just a joke piercing. So that's how you died? It's like, yeah, I'm dead now. Because I got this thing. Actually, you probably would die from an infection at Claire's, more likely. Okay, moving on. What's next? Oh, thought it was padded. Oh, God, I just slammed my... Did you see that? I just wrote like this. I thought it was a fucking padded stool. I'm so out of it. Just slammed my hand. I didn't hear anything anyone said. Ah! Ah! Oh, it was just a dream. Where were you? I don't know, but everyone was saying random words at me. They were being nice. Someone did say circumcision though, which is just, you know what? I've been in like what do you call those places? The area in the college, the quad. There's always some old guy who's like, we gotta stop circumcision. And either like, well, it's too late, or you're just not gonna. There's no like, that's a war that doesn't feel very good to fight. I think is warring against circumcision. Yeah. Okay, I need one more suggestion here. Traffic. Fuck yeah. I love traffic. I love traffic because I get bored really quick, obviously. And I like to like fuck with people, but like in nice ways. I like to be like, seem like someone who's either like maybe dying at the wheel, kind of. Like you're just driving just erratic enough, and they pull up next to you. You act like you're like out like this, and then you wake up like, oh my god, and you do it to them, and they. You gotta have untinted windows for this stuff. It's a great thing to have. This is why I don't have tint. It's so you can just do stuff like that. But yeah, I freaking love traffic. That's all I have to say about it. I'm glad that it's back. Feels good. Something about it feels good to just be like, I recognize this feeling of being pissed. It's a special kind of piss you can relax in. Okay. And you can piss yourself and relax. Because if you can't go anywhere, you're just like, well, let's just piss myself here. Turn the heated seat on early. Let it get hot. Then you piss yourself, and you won't even know you did it. Piss isn't that bad anyways, you know? It's just sweat that comes out your dick. There you go. I think it's the first time I've ever said that. And that's it. Come back, Jeremiah. I think I heard someone say yeehaw. Is that like the
Johnny
shortest
Pemberton,
yeehaw?
everybody. One more time. Okay. We're all loosened up. We're all ready to go. Flow with it. We'll take a suggestion whenever you guys are ready. Let's hit us with one.
Musical theater.
Okay. 3, 2, 4, go. I love you, Jeremiah. The fucking day.
I love you,
And
Johnny.
I wanna go out to the playboy. We're gonna play some baseball.
Gonna play some baseball.
Gonna play some baseball.
We're gonna play some baseball.
We're gonna play some motherfucking baseball.
That was the day I came out to my father.
God damn it, I still love you. I tell you what, as long as you can hit home runs, I don't care what you do with your ding dong.
Dad,
Yeah.
I understand
Uh-huh.
that you still love me
I do. I love you a lot.
if I play good, but what if I'm just gay and I tear an ACL or something?
We're gonna have another talk about that. Baseball's been a longer tradition in our family than being homosexual. So
Wait. You're telling me that baseball's been around longer than homosexuality?
I'm still crying and stuff because this is the character I've chosen to do, guys. Sad crying guy. He's I'm telling you, baseball got invented for a reason.
What happens, Dad, if I come home empty-handed at state?
Well, Jeremiah,
You could have chosen a different name.
okay, listen here, Duke. If you come home empty at state, I don't care as long as you're still carrying a heart for the Lord.
Dad, what if I'm gay and I stopped believing in God?
I don't believe in God either. I don't give a shit.
I love you, Dad. And scene.
Just some powder to.
Another suggestion. What we got?
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
Sea creatures.
They just
Sea
uncovered what could
creatures.
possibly be a mermaid. Did you see that?
Uncovered or
Discovered?
okay? Because uncovered implies you can like fold water. You know.
I mean,
Like, oh, there she is. Oh, look at that. It's a mermaid.
isn't vaping just folding water out of a pipe?
Oh, it's a mermaid.
Hey. Yeah, man.
They just found a mermaid, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Who's they?
The internet.
Yeah.
That's like a BuzzFeed article I saw it on.
They just found a mermaid.
Well, that's usually when it's they, when it's something
Right.
like that. It's like, I don't really know the source. I just, I saw it like on a couple Instagram pages that I follow.
They are doing a lot.
Yeah.
They.
Are really contributing to a lot of our media right now.
Right.
They are actually my favorite network out of all the networks.
They
you
say
got your
that-
CNNs, your Foxes, you got
Yeah,
they.
they.
Yeah.
THEY. I always turn to THEY
Yeah.
news. They say that your urine's actually sweat. Did you know that? That's
Really?
what they say. I've heard that your
So
urine is just
in
sweat.
the Gatorade commercials, when they're sweating, it's actually urine going down their face.
I mean, what's the difference? There you go.
Let's grab one last suggestion. What we got?
Ratatouille.
I think he might have said that because some people say that I look like the animated character who's the chef from Ratatouille
They do?
sometimes. I think this is Oxford's way of getting me back for what I said earlier in the show, is that I'm a large-nosed chef who talks to rats because those are my only friends. Touché, Oxford!
What about the actual food, though?
At the Ratatouille restaurant?
Never mind.
Give it up for Johnny Pemberton, ladies
Good
and
night.
gentlemen. All right, how you guys doing, huh? All right, we've reached our last comedian of the night. Another comic I absolutely love. I've done sketches with this guy. He's one of my favorite guys to riff with and podcasts. So you can see him on Pam and Tommy on Hulu, as well as NBC's Young Rock. Please welcome my brother Adam Ray to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Come on.
The great Jeremiah Watkins, let him hear it. Balcony, let me hear it.
One more time for everybody who's seen on tonight's show, huh? Oh, just hit myself in the face. Good. By the way, who would pay upwards of $20 to see that baseball musical by Johnny and Jeremiah? I was like, I'm willing to forfeit my time to see the second act of that play. Right? What'd you say, bro?
The police.
Yeah. Can somebody get that guy a bottle of wine? The police! They're coming for Ratatouille. Would love a suggestion from you, sir. If you don't mind me singling you out, I'd love you to be the next participant here on Stand Up on the Spot. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Dan Hasselschmidt.
Wow. The pause before the name was awesome. The fucking stumble through the last name was even better. I almost feel like you made up your last name because you forgot. You're like, Dan, and your brain was like, say something. You're like, Hashemashasadapadafamaka. And that's Greek, motherfucker. Hashemasakatapa. Oh, you didn't know it because you've never been to Greece. Oh, you had Greek yogurt? Oh, I guess that's the same thing. What are you, the police? All right, what's your suggestion, Dan? Dan, first thing that comes to your head. All right, Dan, third thing that comes to your head.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
Salamander.
I mean, are we all... I don't have enough space in my heart for you right now, dude. Fuck you, followed by 4 seconds later, salamander? Was the fuck you to the salamander that you saw in your brain? Or you have a...
No, squirrel.
It was a squirrel. Yeah, that fucking clarified it, yeah. No, it's the squirrel who's chasing the salamander from me. And that's why... All right, well, let's pick one of those. Well, the fuck you. Let's go ahead and break that down, Dan. I'll be honest, I haven't... the fuck you is a very powerful pairing of words, right? Usually people kind of, just like to hit that fuck hard, but you really followed through with the ooh, which I feel like carries more weight, And also, I don't think I'm 39 years old. I can't remember the last time I was on the receiving end of a stranger fuck you. I remember one time, no joke, I was at the movie theater in 1994. My grandma, who was 96 at the time, she passed at 104, but this bitch had spunk. She just wasn't gonna go anywhere. And she was like she got to that point in the mid-90s where borderline racist, but like she'd say things where you're like, I don't know if she'd say things like, I saw a larger than normal black guy in the bread aisle today at the grocery store. You're like, I don't think you should be making that observation right now, Grandma. That's an example of something you could just think in your head. So we're in Jurassic Park, and it's dead silent.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Thank you, dude. She died 15 years ago. But your timing is... So we're sitting there in Jurassic Park, right? Getting back to the fuck you. And my grandma had just kind of entered this phase in her life where she was like, I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want. If I think it, I'm gonna fucking say it. A lot of respect towards that. I was fucking 9, 10. I'm just really looking up to this gal with the amount of just public chutzpah that she had. She just was fucking didn't care. Caution to the wind, 24/7. And it's dead silent in the theater. Everyone's on the edge of their seat, anticipating cinematic history, right? We all knew these dinosaurs were going to be the first time we saw them like this on the screen with fucking Sam Neill and Laura Dern. And so we're all on the edge of our seats just like, oh my God. And Sam Neill turns Laura Dern's heads. He's like, look at that fucking, look at those motherfuckers. I forget exactly what he said, but he was like, look at that fucking shit. And we were all like, oh my God. And it was silent. And my grandma at the top of her lungs goes, fake! Which was followed by, fake dinosaurs, not real. And a grown man turned around and looked at me and goes, fuck you! And I remember being such a little shit, I was like, she said it. But that's the last time I can remember receiving one of those. Until now. And I feel like I was able to brush it off a little more swiftly. But I also appreciate that you put the emotional pepper behind it. Now let me ask you this real quick, and then we'll get another suggestion. How many times do you say "fuck you" in your day to day?
Talking to me?
All right, let's move on to another. Let's get another suggestion from this side of the room. I love you too, Dan. Don't die on me tonight. I don't want this video footage to be the last evidence. I don't want you going, "Fuck you, Salamander," to be the last thing you say. So stay with me. Don't die. Someone take his keys. Don't walk into traffic. Hookie? Pooping? Pooping. We'll go with pooping. Yeah, pooping. I mean, pooping is one of those things where you go, no one's better than anybody else, right? Like, even Oprah at some point has probably been at a fucking Whole Foods or some public restroom and thought she locked the door, and someone's shaking the door, and she's like Oprah's. I want to believe that she's done that. And then has to speed wipe or I don't know. It's definitely one of those things that unifies us all. There is pooping makes me think of diarrhea, which makes me think of people who have pools with signs that tell you not to diarrhea. You've never seen that? My buddy has a pool out here. It says no lifeguard on duty and no diarrhea, right next to each other. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I think that's assumed in 2022. I don't think anyone's really walking into that complex "Hey, Cameron, is it cool if..." What the fuck? When did that go up? Well, you've changed since COVID, man. Or maybe there was just so much diarrhea happening that some old guy was just looking through the window. "We gotta put up a goddamn sign. I haven't swam laps in 15 years. Pooping. All right, let's do one more. Italy? Oh, man. I mean, I think the first thing that came to my head was Super Mario Brothers, which clearly I need to travel more. I went to Italy once, almost died on a jet ski. Wasn't that another topic of discussion tonight? Was that now? Boners? Boners and no boners? I don't know if we have time for you to decode that entirely for me right now. Boners and no boners on a jet ski? That was earlier tonight? Was just the audience was polled who gets boners on a jet ski and who doesn't? Are you supposed to be here right now? Yeah, I almost died on a jet ski. There was a fishing line. Somebody was out there fishing, and the fishing line got the boat got caught. We were on this little tour, and it got caught close to the guide. And then I see the guy who's in front leading the tour, and I was right behind him, and he kind of slows down, and then I just see him start fucking freaking out, and I just thought he was having a jet ski panic attack, and he just was like, yeah. And then I see the fishing boat, and then I just see this thin line from the fishing boat, and right next to me, and then all of a sudden it's just pushing on the side of my neck, and I was like, oh fuck, it really hard to where I was like, oh man, one wrong move and this thing's just gonna just go across my neck. It was probably the first time I felt I'm gonna die, and it was weird the things I thought of. I was like, fuck, I still had a meatball sub in the fridge, right? And I've never seen Coldplay live. Came into my head. Fucking shout out to Chris Martin, and then I look up and the guide, swear to God, I just see him go and he's waving to me, and I'm like, fucking, dude, I'm trying to figure out my last words, and then I just see him go, yeah, and bite it, and it goes, and just sprays away. And then I see him just go, "It's okay, it's okay, come on." You know? And then we took off, and then we got back, and he said some fun stuff in Italian, and we had some pizza, and on the next show, I'll have an ending to this story. I guess if you were to button that story with a Mario sound effect, it would have been. All right, let's bring Jeremiah back up to the stage. Jeremiah Watkins, the man with the plan, the creator. Keep it going for the creator of stand-up on the spot, Jeremiah Watkins, huh? Just a gem of a human being.
Adam Ray, baby. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, bud. You look clean.
You too, man.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
That's always a great compliment. You look clean.
You look like you've been staying off the pills.
You don't look attractive, but you look clean.
No, clean cut, you know. Have you ever grown a full beard out, though? That's about the extent of the...
I just shaved recently, actually, yeah. Had to do a little shave, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Bam, bam, yeah. Bam, bam. Yeah. Let's grab one more suggestion, then we got to wrap up. Owen Wilson.
Okay, how about the... Oh, wow. Do you do an Owen Wilson?
I have to. I have a huge nose.
Oh.
I have to.
Was that one of your first impressions?
A while ago, when I had longer hair, for sure, because people would be like, "You look like Owen Wilson, but like messed up." like all the celebrities that I look like have like an ailment. You know what I mean? Dude, you look like Tom Holland. Like if you got stung by bees or something, dude. Dude, you look exactly
You look like
him.
Renee Zellweger. That's it.
This is it.
Yeah. How about, have you ever met Owen Wilson?
No, but I guess my wife, I guess I could say this. My wife used to teach at a school where he would pick up his kids from the school.
Cool.
And he has like he's like a hippie. He's got like multiple partners.
Like he's a swinger.
Yeah. And then the audience collectively said, "Wow."
Wait, let me be one of those kids fanning out at the school.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. What do you say?
Yeah, so what? I drink tequila. Fuck you, Robbie. This is what happens when your dad leaves at your soccer practice and never comes back. Holy shit, is that Owen Wilson?
Hey, you're to pick up my kid. Do you know my kid?
Wow. Hey, you're from that movie with the dog, huh?
Yeah, Starsky and Hutch.
No, the other one, the one about Bob Marley.
Marley and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Marley and me. Yeah.
What you doing around this school, mister? You selling candy bars or something?
I've got 7 kids here.
7 kids?
Yeah, you might know one.
What's his name?
Starpuke.
For real?
It's one of my kids' names. I named them Starpuke.
Starpuke?
So when they go into the audition room, they're gonna be memorable.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So I heard, and the rumor has it around Lake Forest Elementary that you like to dabble in a lot of people. Is that true, Mr. Wilson?
How old are you?
Well, my dad left me when I was 9. I don't know if you've seen him. His name is Dan Geshenberger. He's being chased after by the police, but if you see him, you'll know, because he'll tell you to fuck off and then say salamander 4 seconds later. Yeah, it's my dad.
I don't want to break the news to you, but I went to school with your dad.
Yeah. Wow, was he great?
He was diagnosed retarded.
So he's doing well.
You could say that.
So he can get a job at most grocery stores.
He had a weird obsession with salamanders.
Yeah. Well, it was really great to meet you. Any chance you can sign something for me?
If you've seen Owen Wilson at a school, call this number below, 555-225 Heshenbesher.
Adam Ray, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Jeremiah Watkins.
Did you guys have a good time tonight? Guys, keep it going for Adam Ray, Johnny Pemberton, Jessie Johnson, Ron Funches, me, Jeremiah Watkins. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We do the show every second Tuesday of the month at the Comedy Store. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a great night. Be safe.